you are probably one of those people who don't have a lot of experience, but you're licensed. And you thought, hey, as soon as I get licensed, they are going to give me a job. And then you started applying to jobs and you find out nobody's going to give me a job. I laugh because I've been there, but don't worry. My name is Abahi and I am a claims adjuster. If I can help you make money in this very lucrative industry, would you let me? Well, let's get into the job search. First, I start on LinkedIn because, great companies are on LinkedIn. So you can start by typing in claims adjuster trainee. And if you don't live in the state of Georgia, or if you want to try somewhere else, of course you can by typing that in and how many miles you want to go into. But we are going to look at this role today, how much it pays, what do you need to get the job because it is a trainee position. And guess what? It's full time. Now, I know most of you want remote. It's going to be hard when you don't have any experience to get remote right off the bat. Maybe later down the line, so you got to thug it out for a little bit. So once I get to Assurance America, I do hit this careers page and I ended up typing in claims at the top and it came up with a claims adjuster trainee role, but this one happens to be in Tampa and it was posted 21 days ago. They may still be hiring for it or not. Who knows? Sometimes people leave jobs. I left a job, I didn't even make 90 days. So don't always feel bad that somebody else got the job. They may not end up being the fit. I saw a girl before I left that job. Well, she was only there for maybe 3 weeks, maybe. I think 3 weeks. And she left. So, you know, sometimes people, these jobs are up here because they're like, they know people may not stay. All right, so what's the main job responsibility on here that's going to be tough? They want you to be able to do a series of courses so you can get promoted to level one. That's it. Now, for some reason, this being posted in Tampa, they want you to pass the Georgia resident adjuster property test. All right, so you are going to be responsible for negotiating, investigating, and settling property claims within proper authority. That probably means you can write a check for up to a certain amount, maybe 10 grand starting off, maybe less. Okay, so it looks like the most important part again is that license. Now they want you to have a bachelor's degree, okay? So you don't have no other experience. They want you to come with that and the ability to pass the test. Probably also why they want somebody from college, and plus they can kind of maybe pay them a little bit less. So, how much does it pay? Well, it looks like we have a few ranges. Atlanta versus Tampa versus McAllen. And all three of these cities do have a job posting. So if you live in Texas, maybe try to go after that one. Now, the one in Texas, maybe because the um, what do you call it? The life living, the standard of living. Yeah, the standard of living is probably less. Whereas here you're getting almost $25 to $30 annually. Okay, so now with that being said, is this a job you would want to apply to? You can see over here they're hiring a job in McAllen, Texas, and then again, like I mentioned, there's one in Tampa and as well as Atlanta. Is that a good job? All right. So if you're needing help to even think, okay, well, hey, is this the right job for me? Here's a little trick you can do. What you want to do is you want to record all of the job summary and the job responsibilities. Copy that. Go over to Tag Crowd, drop it in. And then you get a visualization of what keywords are going to stand out to the ATS bots. Now, before, I think I must have had this up there because it had a little bit more about property. But you need these words in your resume to do well. Probably want to put course in there. Definitely want to put casualty in there because it's in there just as much as property and almost as much as trainee. License is small. People don't really care if you have a license to start in this industry. Now, if you're tired of going through these routes and you're looking for something, something easier to get into, check out my Craigslist. Actually, that's not mine. I was working on one. So I am hiring. So check the description below for an opportunity to work in a few places. Okay. All right. That's all I have. If you want me to search any other jobs or need help in any other way, let me know. We'll talk soon.